starting to twist. So while we drop into the twist, let's talk about where the energy is. Full moon was last night. Energy is off the charts. We've just gone a little bit crazy. So big sigh. So we were tired leading up to the full moon, and now we're over energized. But overthinking, mentally stimulated, fired up our nervous systems to the nth degree. And now we need to calm them down. And then we need to relax into it so that we can feel into what the changes are that we need to make. So as we slowly twist and release, not focusing on anything at all, taking ourselves inwards and calling in that level of calmness. And feel the movement all around through the abdominal area. That's where the focus is today. Okay, so starting to slow down. And as you come to stillness, reset the feet, shake out the hands, and then roll the palms facing forward. Eyes can close or eye gaze low. And long, slow breaths. Make sure you're not gripping on with the toes, so relaxing through the toes. And feel the movement in the body. So we're being pushed and pulled. So there may be a little bit of a sway forwards and backwards or to side. But notice how the feet, knees and hips are stabilizing you. And make the next breath in through the nose and out through the mouth to open the eyes. Give it a shake out. Take the clearing breath, and let's start with a full stretch for the front of the body. So crossing the thumbs over, placing the hands down in front. Press the feet down, pull the kneecaps up. Lift the arms overhead. Pull the belly in, press the hips forward, looking up to the thumbs. Feel a stretch through the front of the body. Long, slow breaths here. And on the next exhale, bring the hands back to heart. Take a breath in and a clearing breath out. Drop the hands down, cross the thumbs the opposite way, rise up for another 5 breaths. So it's quite hard to breathe when you're on stretch. So you really have to force the breath down. Last breath here. As you exhale, bring the hands back to heart. Take the clearing breath, give it a shake out. From the front of the mat, coming straight into pyramid. So small step back with the left, folding over from the hips, straight legs, hands to right leg. Pull the shoulders back, relax the neck muscles. Feel a stretch through the back of the right leg, releasing the tension. Last breath here. So first twist of the day. Left hand stays on the right leg. Right arm's coming out at shoulder height. Looking down to the right big toe, or if you wanted to challenge yourself, starting to turn to look to the right. Core is engaged and maybe catching a glimpse of the right thumb. Strong in the legs. It's really, really hard. So if you're not sure of your stability, keep looking down to the mat. Now bring the eye gaze back down, then bring the hand back to the leg. Take the clearing breath, hands come to hips to rise. I know. So there's the first twist into the right side of the digestive system. So now let's go the other one to the left. So big step back with the right. Well, actually, sorry, not big step, small step. Both feet facing forward, folding over. Left hand first, right hand second. Push the left hip back, straight through the back of the left leg. So pull the kneecap up so you don't overextend. Relax the neck muscles. Lovely. Now, right hand stays on the left leg, left arm's coming up to the side. Get your stability. And then if you wanted to challenge yourself, you could look to the left thumb. Excellent. And come back down. Looking down to hands to hips to rise. Bend the knee and step forward. Give it a shake out. Take a clearing breath. Okay, so side stretches. Bring the arms overhead. We're going to hang out there for 5 breaths. So when you're ready, engage the core. Drop over to the right. Push the left hip to the side. Pull the arms as straight as comfortable. Elbows close to ears, looking to the left. Long, slow breaths here. Last breath. Inhale to come up, and then exhale over to the left, looking to the right. Press the right hip out, re-straighten the arms. Last breath. Inhale up. Give yourself a nice big stretch up and release it down. Okay, so bring the fingertips to floor. We're coming back into a low lunge. So step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat, knee to floor, flatten out the foot. Grab the right foot and bring it forward so you've got that right angle. Knee directly over ankle. Hands to heart to start with. Pulling the shoulders back, shoulders over hips, core engaged. Feel that stretch through the front of the left hip. And then if you wanted to, you could either stay there or challenge yourself by bringing the arms overhead. Stretching up, either hands parallel or maybe hands together. If the hands are together, interlacing the fingers, pointing through the index fingers, crossing the thumbs, looking forward or looking up to the thumbs. Lovely. And then bring the hands back to heart. Okay, so serious twist on twist on twist. Left elbow over right. Turning now, twisting into it, looking to the right. 5 breaths here. Come back, hands to heart. Take the clearing breath. Raise the arms overhead one more time, just for 1 breath. And then bring them back out, shoulder height, palms facing down. And now turning, twisting to the right. So looking over the right shoulder, open twist. One more breath. Lovely. Come back to center. Hands come down to floor. Tuck the toes. We're going to step back to down dog. Step right leg back to meet left. Pressing one heel after the other, stretching specifically down the right leg, but let's do both. Okay, from here, take a clearing breath and then step the left foot as far forward as you can. Right knee to floor. Grab the foot and bring it forward. Again, knee over ankle. Foot flat to the floor at the back. Hands to heart. Shoulders over hips. Eye gaze straight forward. Feel a stretch in the front of the right now and squeezing into the left. And if you wanted to, arms come overhead, interlacing the fingers, crossing the thumbs the opposite way, the awkward way. Lovely. Releasing the hands back to prayer to the heart, and now twisting right elbow over left knee, turning, looking to the left. 5 breaths. Last breath here to come back to center. Raise the arms overhead for one stretch out, one breath, and then bring them down, palms down, twisting now to the left. Looking over the shoulder. Last breath. Oh, where did we go? Hands come down, tuck the toes. I think we're stepping back to down dog. All right, one heel after the other. Take a clearing breath. Bend the knees, walk the hands to the feet. Drop the butt down as you go. And then when you're ready, hands to shins, straight legs, flat back. Leaning slightly into the toes, feel a stretch down the back of the legs. Relaxing the neck muscles. Last breath here, hands to hips to rise. And give it a shake out. Okay. Standing single leg. So I know energy is crazy, but tree pose. So left foot down, left kneecap up, left hip strong, right knee out to the side. Let's stay with the toes on the floor to start with. Steady eyes, core engaged, hands to heart. Now, if you wanted to practice lifting the leg, it could either go onto the foot or up onto the leg itself. But wherever you're stable. I'm practicing the concept of I'm on my mat. Distractions are not penetrating. All right, come out. Right foot to floor. It's actually better to stay with the toes on the floor and be stable than it is to be falling all over the place. Yeah, you are better with a toe on the floor, one toenail, hands to heart. Because you want to be able to drop into stillness. You don't want to be all over the place. Okay, and hands back. See how the difference? So Come back and we'll do round 2. Let's work. The goal here is stability and stillness, not single leg. All right, so left foot down, right toes onto right toes, heel onto your leg. Just hands at hips to start with to make sure your hips are square. When you've got your stability, steady eyes, not looking at anything that's moving, hands to heart. Coming into stillness with a long, slow breath. Lovely. What a difference, huh? Check it out. Take a clearing breath and then we'll do the same on the other side. So right foot back to floor, strong in the leg, left knee out to the side, toes, toenail on the floor, heel on the leg. When you're ready, hands to heart. Last breath, hands back to hips. Take the clearing breath, isn't it? So it makes so much difference if you can just stay in stability. All right, bit of movement, bit of for the hips. Let's go triangle and then we'll go wide-legged. So big step back with the left, toes to the side, turning back to the front, right hand, right leg, left arm coming up, stacking, yeah, palm facing over. Last breath, looking down, hand to hip to rise. Turn the toes, swivel around to the back of the mat. Square off the hips, left hand, left leg. And then right arm up for 5 breaths. Last breath, looking down, hand to hip to rise. Turning both toes in now and both heels out for the wide-legged. So first version, coming over, hands to elbows, dropping the head, looking between the knees, or looking down to the mat. Strong in the legs. Last breath. From here, hands to legs. So adding a twist. Left hand is coming over onto right leg. Yep. Now right arm's going up to the sky. Looking up if you can, or keep looking down, whichever works for you, but you're thinking about shoulder over shoulder. Looking down, bring the hands back to the legs. Take the clearing breath, and then right hand, left leg, left arm up for 5 breaths. Great. Hand down, both hands, both legs, clear. Take the breath. Let's come up before we come back down. So inhale, come hands to hips, and then come up. Turn the toes now out and the heels in. Okay, so keeping shoulders over hips, coming into the goddess squat. So knees are going out to the side, tracking at the same direction as the feet. Bring your shoulders up as much as you can, and then bring hands to heart. Loading up the thighs, inner thigh stretch as well. Last breath here. You can bring the hands onto the legs to straighten you out. Take the clearing breath. Okay, round two. There is a round two. Making sure you're not gripping on with the toes. All right, when you're ready, you're coming back down, bending. Let the knees go out to the side. Shoulders are up. Hands heart. All right, opportunity to go into goddess arms, to bring the arms up at shoulder height. Yeah, that's it. Palms facing forward, elbows bent. Two more breaths. No, one more breath. Last breath. Hands back to heart to come out. That was the end of the thighs, was it? Come on all the way down for a moment. Oh, come into seated. Just sitting up nice and tall for a moment. That was the last straw. The straw that broke the camel's back. That was the burnout on the leg. Yeah. Shake out the legs. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your heart rate come back down. But also, while we're sitting here, notice that you've got an opportunity to realign your spine and lengthen through the back of the legs. Lovely. To open the eyes. Forward fold, because we haven't done very much of that, have we? So lead with the chin and the chest. It's okay to bending the knees and sliding the hands in under, so you can get your hands to your elbows. So chest is on thighs. Relax the neck muscles. So we're aiming to get that stretch in the lower back. Okay, to lift the head, to come out. Okay, so still continuing in the lower back area. Bring the right leg out to the side, left leg in. Or you can keep the legs straight, but if it's okay to bend it, then bending it. Twisting, left hand to right leg, and then right hand over on top. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, softening in the elbows to deepen the stretch. It's okay to bend the right knee if you want to. Last breath here to walk your hands back up, open up, careful of the knees. Check it out. Bring the right leg in, sit up tall, twist right hand, left leg, and left hand on top. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, soften down into it. Last breath to come on back up. Shake it out. Nice big shake out. Come down, I think. Come down onto your back. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Rock side to side. Okay. From here, placing the hands on the knees for some circles, so digestive circles, coming over to the right, pull the knees in towards the chest, and then over to the left, and then pushing them away. So big circles around. Feeling into it. Yeah, feeling into the any tightness and tension, but also giving yourself a bit of digestive massage. Okay, so 5 in one direction, pause, and then 5 back the other way, but slightly smaller. And release, stretch the legs out. Give yourself a nice full body stretch now. Stretch the arms overhead. Feel the extra space that there is at the abdomen. Okay, from here, bending the knees, okay, bridge with dynamic. So feet as close to the butt as you can, hands on the floor for support. Tuck the chin in, lengthen through the back of the neck. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, lift, stretch. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And drop the knees out to the side with the soles of the feet together to come into reclined butterfly for a moment. So hands either can be on the ribs, the belly, the hips, or the floor, wherever's comfortable. Closing the eyes. Taking some long, slow breaths. Yeah, so I'm just making small adjustments to allow you to hang out here for another 5 breaths. And if it's too much on the tailbone, then bring the knees together and the feet wide. So that's the other option. Don't want to have anything feeling like it's aching. But you're letting gravity do the job. No effort required. From here, bring the knees together, stretch the legs out. One more time, stretch the arms overhead. And then bending the knees, bringing the right leg on top of the left knee. For the spinal twist, hands out at shoulder height, palms facing down.
Reach my arms,
shoulder height out to the floor, palms down. Yep. Now drop the knees to the right and look over the left shoulder, twisting. Bring the knees back up, head to neutral, swap the legs over, left on top of right. Drop the knees to the left, look to the right. And come back to center. Stretch the legs out again. Big stretch. Then hug the knees in. Okay, give yourself a bit of a rock and roll. See how it goes. Rocking up and down the spine. And forget. So forwards and backwards as opposed to side to side. And then if you can come up, hover and hold to come into seated. Okay, last twist, left hand across the legs, left hand, right leg, turning, looking over the right shoulder, wringing it out. And then coming to the other side. So sitting up nice and tall, squeeze and release. Lovely. Come back to neutral. Sitting nice and tall. Just bring the hands onto the legs or into the lap for a moment, closing the eyes. Relaxing the feet. Rolling out the shoulders a little bit. Relaxing through the neck and face muscles. And just letting everything reset itself. Notice the calmness of mind and the lack of crazy overthinking as we're in the present moment. And bottling it up, taking it with you for the rest of the day. Lovely. And when you're ready, hands come to heart. Take a breath in and a clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste.
Namaste.